I think that we're all going to agree it's not much of a challenge anymore because the console is just going to win. Um, just a quick note here. After the live stream the last time, some stupid player forgot to save his game and I had to go and repeat everything. So everything was redone exactly the same way it was. Only thing is I added the blanket to the silo here just to get that up and going. What can we say? Uh, Everyone returning, thanks very much for coming back. Anybody new, thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget you can also check out RD Allen on his version of this game and see how well he is losing the challenge. Big shout out there to Josh CRD. Thank you very much, Josh. Wow, man, don't know what to say for that donation. Thank you very much. Again, I'm lost for words. The comment you left with it, yes, that's definitely the plan. Can't say that on here though. What exactly you said. So let's go ahead then, guys, and get started with this episode and see where we. We'll just kick a map up here, have a quick look. So we have the grass growing well down here. We'll take a look at that in a minute. For those of you that watch me, I kind of, shall we say, plowed this field. I also threw some fertilizer down on at the same time as I was plowing it. Field replanted. 24 has been replanted. We all know that. We've seen that. That's the one I done in sunflowers, but I meaning to do corn. 9 is planted and growing, and also fertilized. 7 and 8 have been replanted in the stream, and these 3 here, 4, 5, and 6 is sitting with bales on it. So we're gonna have to do something with them, I think, in this episode. So first of all, let's see how the growth rate is. Everything is growing. So we've done with the harvesting. Second harvest is now over. We have to plant field 34 yet as well. So maybe we should just go ahead and start on that one actually. And for that we have our wee dear John attached to the planter already. And we're going to be planting corn on this field. No, don't need any fuel. Oops. So the worker on this. Again, the idea behind this one here is to is it you can fit a bus through there, man. Sorry, the idea behind this field then is to have corn in this one as well, just so we can make some chaff and fill up that bunker even more. If you've watched Randy's live stream and last video there, he has placed just right about here one of his magic fermenting silos, which he then plans to move again. Well, he says he plans to move it. Let's go ahead. To me, he's wasting some money in these silos. It must be about the 4th one he's bought now. But, well, it's money to waste. Bank it that wee bit. Waste not, want not. It's all chaff at the end of the day. Again, guys, sorry I got a bit distracted at the last video there. I forgot to do the comments. We'll try to do comments from both of them here today. Well, we shall do comments from the both of them here today. Oh, look, that's a nice edge just field. Yeah, I wasn't as nervous as doing it on my own than I was doing it on the live stream. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Again, guys, I do recommend you jump over to RD Allen's channel and check out the PC side of this as well. Having the view of both players and what way they're being played here is absolutely amazing. The purchase of Randy's log trailers caused a wee bit of a commotion, but as stated in the rules, autoloaders aren't allowed for the PC autoloading trailers, but he can buy the trailer as long as he doesn't use the autoload function. I think that was self-explanatory. So he's free to buy and use the trailer as long as he doesn't use the autoload function of it. Just to make that clear for everyone, including Randy. Although we are going to go through his videos and see what else he bought. Anybody see anything else that wasn't in the rules? Let me know. But I seriously doubt he has broke the rules. Again, guys, thanks for all your likes and comments and your subscriptions. It's been actually quite surprising for me, the reaction we've got to this and how people are cutting on to it and liking the idea of this challenge. Thanks very much, guys. It does mean a lot. Let's do the second headland here. Give the see there's some room to maneuver on the worker. Although we will still have to come and tidy up because it's a weird shape of a field. Weird shape of a field. I don't think it was ever meant to be ploughed up and planted, but I can't see us needing more grass than we have up there on that field 35, because that's all grass. So we may as well just use the grass fields that's here for something else. They would need to be ploughed and replanted anyway, so why not replant them in something that's going to make us more money? Although I suppose we could always say that silage bales would be good, but we're going to have enough of those. We're going to have plenty of silage as well with all these corn we've planted. Again, I have to laugh sometimes at the reaction that this tractor's getting because I call it a Dear John. It's amazing the amount of people that don't like the idea of this. And just for that, I'm going to keep it up. My Dear John. Oh, that wee bit of field wasn't fertilised. Oops. It'll not make that much of a difference, I don't think. I said don't hope it will. The money's starting to get a bit tight. Once we get hit there midnight tonight with the maintenance fees and stuff, it'll be a bit tighter. That's why I went ahead and blanketed over that silo. I'm sure we could sell some crops as well. Maybe when we set the worker off here, we'll have a look and see what the prices are like. Right, I'm not doing 3 headlands, Thomas. I think the best place to start a worker from would be over here. it's not going to get that bit, so it's going to be here, I think. Let's try it and see. We can always come back and fix it after. Then we're going to have to fix that bit anyway. Okie dokies. As you can see over here, we have our bales. I think it came to 32 was the total. We're going to have to get ourselves some kind of flatbed and get these moved. Might as well check on our sheep. I haven't looked at them for a couple of episodes. Maybe take a quick run up here while we'll have the bucket in the front of this. And just make sure they're okay. I'll take the water trailer up with this just to make sure we don't need any water in there as well. I don't know if it fits to the back of this though. I'm hoping it does. Yay! What's wrong with the water trailer? Is it glitched into the wall? It has. Uh-oh. Tell you what we'll do, we'll get the tractor down here, see if that can pull it out. Sheep wheel's starting to fill up nicely. So we should have that to sell pretty soon as well, hopefully. Maybe this is just too heavy. It's a full. Maybe it's just too heavy for that wee thing. Let's have a peek and see now. I would have thought this would have been able to pull it. See? I don't know what was going on there. But let's just go on up here and sort the sheep out before we start with the bales. What am I going to get the bales lifted with? That's the thing. Guess we'll have to wait and see. I haven't actually planned that part. Just for the time being, I'm just going to leave the water tanker sitting up here because with no other animals, they'll not take it all, so we might as well leave it here with where it's needed. The mucky sheep. Let's just get them cleaned up. And we'll put the feed back in there too. Ooh, levitating sheep. Love it. See if they'll take any more grass while we're here too. Should do. Up. Turn. Left. I thought we bought a bigger bucket than that. Must have been dreaming. Could have swore it was a 4,000 litre bucket, not 3, but maybe I'm wrong. And that's the sheep fully taken care of then. We'll get this emptied. And we'll get on down to the farm and lift the bale fork. Do we need a bale fork? At the minute, I'm not sure why we should sell these or not. Almost tempted to try and keep them. And with plenty of hay to feed the cows in the barn there, which is going to be replaced as soon as I can afford that too. There's our beetle fork. Guys, anybody that's not using this beetle fork, honestly, it's the best one in the game. I think Randy's even started using it now too. Okay, let's have a quick jump to the shop here and see what options we have for the beels. Beetle and technology. 39,000 for the round beel pickup. Not I want to buy at the minute because it's too expensive. We do have the option of going ahead and getting a cheap bale trailer, although that's not going to hold 30 odd bales. Well, I don't think any of them will hold 30 odd bales, but go for the Irish version, 12.5. Or what we could do is just rent this. We're not going to have it long. 3,000. Yeah, we'll just rent this for the time being. And I'm just going to reset it back to the farm. Trying to keep these below the 35-minute mark, and I'm not really succeeding too well at that. I get stuck into playing the game and I forget all about time. It's hard when you're sitting here enjoying the game just to keep the video down. What? One second, guys. Apparently he doesn't. He thinks he's finished. Well, at least that's that wee bit done. I suppose that's a good thing. Just had to double check there and make sure we're putting corn in for. Wouldn't want to do that again. We'll take this guy down with the round bale and grab the versus round bale pickup here. The auto stack. Might as well just do it in quickness. We have yet to do another round of fertilization on 9, and the other fields is up there, 4, 5, 6. And I think when we pick these up, we may as well just take them straight back to the dairy. If we need to, we can pick them up and sell them from there. It's no biggie. Ah, there was no traffic coming. I checked. You see that? 8 bills a time. It's going to be a couple of trips though. As you can see, I learned from the live stream to put them all on the side, especially on the hill here. Whoa. Zoom out a bit and give you a better view of it. I really don't think you want to see me try to stack around bales. It's not a pretty sight, I think is the best way to put it. Down onto the road here. I'm alright with the square bales, but round bales I'm stacking in the name of console just doesn't go in the same sentence. Again, Randy hasn't started baling yet. He started a bit of logging instead, though. He's brought in the mod that lets him cut his bales to size. I think it's a measurement or something. You're not exactly sure what you call it, but looks to be an alright mod. Would I like it for the console? Possibly. Not going to admit anything here just now. Now, why are you going back like when we're going straight? Don't be stupid. And we're right back against that. Just gonna stack the bales here. There is a reason for that too, but that'll all become in the near future. Hopefully it doesn't work against me. Oh, up, it hasn't went up yet. Again, guys, thanks for all the suggestions on how to beat the PC. Definitely get it. Keep on with the PC bashing. Deserves it. Deserves it. Needs it. I do read all the comments and I do try to reply to them as quick as I can. And there has been some good comments, I have to admit. Some good suggestions from the likes of Ryan and whatnot about what to plant and different things. Suggestions for different mods. We will get round to some of those, Ryan, don't worry. But we just need to build our finances up a bit first before we can do the likes of the that new silo that come out there. Once we get the money up, we'll transfer everything into one of those. Again, anybody that has not been on the modhub since last week, the forage silo now holds TMR, and that has probably made it onto my top favorite mod list here for the console anyway, just for that addition. Especially in rainy days, there's not much to do apart from, you know, fast forward time. Excuse me. And I think one of the things I started to do with rainy days was to start pre-mixing some TMR to make it easier when feeding the cows. But storing it on the ground, picking it up again, yeah, it's not ideal, but it was good. Where the new forage silo just drive a trailer underneath, and that's it all done. Excellent, excellent. Well done to the modder for that one. Again, we will be replacing the barn and the cow shed there with it, Ryan, don't worry. Again, when we get the funds up and going here, there is a few more mods that's been suggested that I'll put into. Thanks for the guys that joined in the live stream the other night. Again, probably a bit short notice for everyone, but I think it went okay. First time live streaming like this, so I was quite happy with it. Again, we'll do a few more of those, so we will. It was quite nice to actually interact with people while recording. No, back a bit. Why is that not unloading? No, don't fall. You fall. Warning ya. Warning ya. Don't you fall. Steady it up with that. And we'll put those ones there. Yep. Has that worked? Hey. 4, 8, 16. 2 more runs. I think, guys, what I'll do for a minute is we'll just join the planter here while I read through some of the comments, if that's okay. Keep it going while we read through it. So go back to episode 9 here. The great Mr. Artie Allen himself mentioned, I thought the console was lapping at the PC's feet. Bash the PC. Who'd want to do that? Well, me. How about some good old-fashioned console bashing? Nah, it was so last year, man. Taking you a while to rake the field, need some help from the PC. No. We do it the good old-fashioned way, with hard work. Quality looks much better. Thank you very much, Randy. The internet has improved it a lot, I have to say. Again, Lance PT02, much better quality. Again, Lance, thank you very much. I was mentioning in that video about the Fendt having trouble with the trailer up the hill, the 240 horsepower. Animal has commented that 240 isn't that much horsepower really. A full load of grass is a lot heavier than straw, plus it's got to power the wagon as well. That's true, but even when you're taking it up the hill there towards the sell point, it's pretty struggling. How many times did I sneeze in that last video? Many times did it crash. We have a message here from Scuderia, who, for anyone that doesn't know, is the map author here on Drumard Farm. Nice one, guys. Thanks very much for your support. No problem, Scuderia. Anytime at all, man. I'm only glad that your popularity of the maps got back up again. And Ryan here, who has come to watch everyone, he actually seems to be liking it. The console master race is definitely right. He says the picture's better looking. That's good. He's liking the pictures on the new thumbnails of the PC getting bashed up. Yeah, I quite like those myself. And also he says, in console we trust. Yep, definitely. Josh CRD, who we mentioned again at the start of the video there. Great video as always. The quality looks much better. Difference of night and day. Thanks very much, Josh. And we have DBM 1184 here, who was commenting and saying we were talking about the Sileys bales as well. In my experience, Sileys bales sell for about the same price, no major fluctuations. Plus, if you sell them at the BGA, you get the slurry. Loving the competition, console is king. I agree totally, man. You're right, it is. Yeah, I think we might just sell them as bales, to be quite honest. Maybe a few in there to get some slurry, but most of them will just go straight for bales. And then episode 10 there, where I got myself a wee bit distracted. Let me see. Josh replied there on it. Might as well play up the open area if you're not going to use it for anything else. Sorry to hear about the car. I've got the good news enough. New car coming, hopefully. Hope it turns out to be the head. Oh, well, it did turn out to be the head gasket. And nice video as always. Yeah, cheers, Josh. The bad news I got is my car is parts, which is really bad because I love that car. It was my baby. Anytime anybody even looked at it, it is not going to work anymore. Turned out as well, I didn't realize this, but it wasn't actually a 986, it was a 987 I was driving, which was a limited model of it. Which means that replacement parts are so much more rare and harder to come by and more expensive. It's been cheaper for me to basically break up the car. Or sorry, it's been better for me to break up the car and sell for parts instead of repairing it. Yeah, now we'll leave it at that. But hopefully, I should have we car looked at there today. Hopefully, we should have that pretty soon. So I'll get myself sorted again. But cheers, guys! Thanks for understanding about the last video and there or not whatnot. It was much appreciated. Much appreciated. But back to the usual. Regular scheduled programming of PC bashing. Don't we just hit a PC? Might as well finish this bit. And then that's us fully planted with corn. A wee bit over the other corner as well, I bet you. I haven't even looked up there, but I know there'd be a bit there. Yeah, so guys, I mean, I do apologise for the last episode not getting around the comments and whatnot. It just totally passed out of my head. I'm hoping to do another live stream here on Drumard for the challenge at the end of the weekend, Sunday evening. Hopefully. Just have to see how things go, to be honest. There should be another wee bit up here, I bet you. Yeah, there you are. And that's another. The next field on the list to plough and replant. I was thinking about ploughing up and replanting the cow and the sheep pasture there in grass again, so they're cuttable. I'll do that. The next field over is on the list. Is the big one we drive past on the way to field 34. It's 20 something. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Is it 27? I think maybe. Just leave him here for now. Oh yeah, I have to take you back up. In case you're wondering why I'm coming through this way instead of through the other gates, this is actually the easiest way to get into the field. Because you have that gate to contend with there. And if you come in this gate over that gate behind the, or not the Manitou, the Merlot there, it's quite a tight turn, so it's just as easy getting through that bit of the field. Yeah, that's the field there is next to plough in front. I think maybe we do this one on potatoes or something somewhere along the line. I mean, I really don't want to do potatoes because they're very costly to plant them. But being an Irish map, a lot of potatoes are grown in this country. I think it'd be a bit cheeky not to do some potatoes along the line somewhere. Definitely need to do sugar beet. We're going to use a bit of sugar beet for the pigs when we eventually get them, so we'll have to have some somewhere, I suppose. About this map, and I don't know if Scooter had done this on purpose, but from a console point of view, the silos down at the main farm there do hold potatoes and sugar beet, so that saves us putting any placeables down. Again, whether he done that on purpose or not, who knows. I think after me saying that now, if he asked him, he'll say yes to that anyway, so there's no point in asking now. Again, guys, we'll get this load finished, and I think I'll maybe call it quits on this episode here. Don't forget to hit the wee like, smash the like button. I think is the term to use there, isn't it? Smash the like button, tell everyone about it. If you haven't already, hit that wee subscribe button, and definitely hit the notification button for notifications for live streams, etc, etc, etc. As I say, I'll not be able to schedule them as much as I like. Again, I'll put the rules down here in the description, along with the link to RD Allen's channel there, where you can check out the PC side of the competition. And also, as well, what else? I do have something else. Yes, what I have to tell you. I have just started recently there a new job. So, RD Allen and myself have decided that we are going to schedule the release of Drumard Farm to be on a Tuesday and a Thursday, 3 PM Eastern Time in America, or 8 PM GMT, no sorry, 8 PM BST at the minute, British Summer Time, here on a Tuesday and a Thursday. So you can set your clocks for that anyway. Do hit the notification button. There will be random live streams going out now and again whenever I can get the time in for it. So again, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Again, don't forget to give Randy a bit of loving over there on the PC Master Race page. You know, all the PC lovers need as much loving as they can get. Let's be honest with you, who's going to love them apart from themselves? So we might as well share the love a bit. Hit the wee like buttons on his videos. Don't crash. Hit the wee like button on the video there for him. Leave him some nice comments. Tell him how much the console's going to win. You know, just the general, you know, good stuff that we always sell him. And I can never get a good view of this. Again, guys. No, too far out. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching. And I shall see you on the next part of Drumard Farm here, which should be out on Thursday. Alright guys, take it easy, have a good week, and I shall see you later. Night night.